today on 15 on 15.
Fixed infrastructure passing a certain line on Palm Beach belonging to the hotels must be dismantled or moved. Plus, this video reminds us how precious a father's love is. And details on the newest event to hit the carnival agenda, the dance parade. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. The new beach policy being implemented impacts cruise ship passengers, water sport operators, as well as hotels. Certain hotels who have fixed infrastructure beyond a certain point on Palm Beach needs to dismantle this infrastructure or relocate it.
The hotels are being told that there is going to be a line drawn in the sand, and you often hear that in conversation, but in this case it is true. There's going to be a line drawn in the sand, which basically says on this side of the line closest to the actual hotel itself, this is where you can have the facilities. This is where you can have, the massage. This is where you can have the sort of bars and so on and so forth. But beyond that, then that's going to be an open area of beach.
This poses a challenge for the hotels.
As over many years, there have been some facilities, some large palapas that have been constructed on the seaside of that particular line, and what the government is saying is those particular facilities will have to be relocated. And the hotels understand, but at the same time they're basically saying, look, this is part of our business, we've got weddings, we've got events that are planned to make use of these facilities, so you've got to give us a reasonable amount of time if we're going to relocate these things. And clearly we've invested money in these things, and so you'd like to think that there's going to be some form of compensation if you're going to have to actually take down and remove and relocate these particular facilities.
Happel provides a specific example.
One example that was given by DIP, it's on the map, for example, is, I don't know if you're familiar, I think most people are, the Hyatt Hotel, for example, has a very large palapa that they use for weddings and events. It's very popular and it's quite well used. But that is over the boundary that has been determined by DIP. And what they're saying is not that it has to be completely destroyed, but it's got to be moved. That they're not saying you can't have a facility like that, but you can't have the facility exactly there. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge, because now they've got to find another area and move it, and it's all very costly and expensive.
On behalf of the hotels, AHATA has requested for the government to compensate the resort's relocation or dismantling of the fixed infrastructure. Moving forward, the General Coordinator for the Ministry of Culture says there are certain plans set in place to reinforce to the community as to how significant Aruba's identity as well heritage are.
Culture is getting a platform. There is a new policy, there's a new vision, and I think that this is something very positive for Aruba. There will be some extensions to the policy. We'll be having more museums this year and next year. We'll actually provide ourselves and also our visitors with an opportunity to look at the past but also at the future and combine the two. That's the strength of a community and a country, and we are very content and excited that the Archaeological Museum has always seen this and is still seeing this. So that's what we would like to bring forward to the community.
Switching gears over to tourism, thanks to beach tennis, Aruba's got an Oscar. For the third year in a row, Aruba has won the Oscars for Best Beach Tennis Tournament in Aruba. The title had always belonged to Servia, Italy for 2010, 2011, but since 2012, Aruba has always taken the title home. Who can blame them? There's the party atmosphere, the beautiful Eagle Beach, and the integration of the international players as well spectators. Congratulations to Beach Tennis Aruba. When we return, we have great lifestyle topics, from why you should cherish your father's love today to how advertisers make hamburgers look so tasty in their commercials. And we'll tell you why bridesmaids hate being a bridesmaid. We'll be right back. Stay with us. After the break, we'll show you how advertisers makes those burgers look so good in commercials. for staying tuned to 15 on 15. It is not Father's Day today, but we shouldn't recognize the unconditional love provided by our dads on specific days. It should be random and all the time. Here is a reminder of how great a father's love is.
Daddy. Dada.
Dad?
Dad. From young to old, a dad's love is certainly something very precious to us all. On to a different lifestyle topic. Being a bridesmaid could be fun, but actually it's not necessarily optional. It is supposed to be an honor to be asked, and if you are a good friend, you are obligated to say yes and follow through with all the duties. But new findings show it is not good for the wallet to be a bridesmaid, since it is one of the most expensive responsibilities you'll have. EliteDaily.com found on average, bridesmaids will spend up to $1,800 on a friend's wedding. Yes, almost $2,000 on someone else's big day. Groomsmen will spend closer to $1,000. The logistics of planning a bachelorette party is already quite the headache, let alone the price of accessories and makeup, etc. In fact, in 2013, around 10% of bridesmaids in the United States actually went into debt after participating in wedding festivities. Just last year, the Daily Mail reported that 11% of women weren't even friends anymore after one of them was a bridesmaid for the other. The fallouts were due to wedding costs. Speaking from personal experience, being a bridesmaid is indeed expensive, but worth the memories. It is manageable as long as you aren't a bridesmaid once a month or once every 2 months, for that matter. Now, have you ever wondered how advertisers are able to make the hamburgers in their commercials look so incredibly tasty? Well, here's a glimpse of the effort that is put into it. Tricky, tricky. Let's take a very quick break. This is what we have coming up next for you. The plans and logistics regarding the dance parade, next. A new carnival event has been added to the agenda. A dance parade is scheduled for January 30th. This parade is different due to the type of music being played. It will be electronic music with a carnival twist. The dance parade caters to a younger crowd. The event will be similar to the Fakkel parade when it comes to the outfits and lights. The objective is to generate more money to help out with the expenses the carnival groups will accumulate.
And the carnival group decided to organize a special event this year to raise funds for the own carnival groups, so they can cover their expenses organizing carnival. And that's why we came to the idea to organize this dance parade. It consists of different DJs, local DJs on the island of Aruba, we are concentrating on the Aruban youth people, so they can join and yeah, experience something different and instead of the traditional carnival groups.
It will be a great big dance party somewhat similar to Fakkel, but the difference is participants can follow behind any trailer and not be stuck to just one.
Yes, it's going to be a fusion of the traditional soca music and electronic music. We will combine those two together with DJ Notsbeat, DJ Carrickson, DJ Vibes, and a lot of other DJs from the island. Also Chris Trick, MC Chris Trick from Curacao, and DJ Energy from Curacao, and MC Oz from Aruba also, that will be in this parade that consists of like 3 trailers, open bar, and also you get your free t-shirt and a light stick.
Kevin explains the logistics and details for the dance parade.
You can go behind which trailer you want, behind which DJ you want. It's gonna cost you 95 guilders. You get your t-shirt. It's a neon color t-shirt. It's gonna be a lot of lights on the street, so you will be shining on the street, so it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be nice and a new event. We are very excited in organizing this event.
The dance parade is scheduled for Friday, January 30th, and this will be the first of its kind. It is 95 florins to participate. Once you are in, you can choose and pick which DJ and trailer you like best. That is all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for watching. We are here weeknights at 7:15 p.m., so we'll see you then.